The concept introduced in the heading, Introduction to the Mystery of the Disappearing Tenant, sets the stage for an intriguing and unsettling narrative. It revolves around the mysterious vanishing of a tenant, leaving behind traces that disrupt the life of the new occupant. This mystery is laden with eerie clues such as the continuous arrival of the previous tenant's mail, their names stubbornly remaining on the lease, and inexplicable nighttime cries echoing through the walls. The significance of this point is pivotal to the main topic as it establishes the core enigma that drives the narrative forward, inviting readers or viewers into a world where reality blurs with the inexplicable. The disappearance raises essential questions about reality, identity, and the presence of the unseen, fostering an atmosphere ripe for suspense and psychological tension. In the realm of real-world applications, the story mirrors urban legends or stories of haunted places where previous occupants leave behind a palpable presence, lingering as an unsettling reminder of their unresolved fate. One example could be the infamous Winchester Mystery House, where unexplained architectural decisions fuel ghostly lore. Another parallel might be found in the stories of abandoned places like ghost towns, where remnants of past inhabitants evoke mystery and speculation about their sudden evacuation. Opinions supporting this mystery often draw from the human fascination with the unknown. Many suggest that such stories are compelling because they tap into our intrinsic fear of vanishing without a trace, a concept both mesmerizing and terrifying. The absence of closure in these tales leaves a lasting impression, as it challenges our desire for order and understanding in a chaotic world. However, potential challenges and controversies arise in navigating the fine line between thrilling mystery and implausibility. Some might view the premise as too far-fetched, questioning the likelihood of such a scenario in a hyper-connected modern world. Skeptics might argue that tangible explanations often dispel the allure of the supernatural or mysterious. This introductory point is intricately connected to the overarching theme of the story, influencing the protagonist's journey and interactions with their surroundings. The haunting elements of the vanishing tenant echo through the plot, affecting character development and driving the narrative's momentum. As the new tenant delves deeper, searching for answers, the mystery becomes a conduit for exploring broader themes of isolation, paranoia, and the human psyche's limits when confronted with the unexplainable. Thus, it anchors the story, igniting curiosity and drawing the audience into a spine-chilling exploration of what lies beyond perception. The new tenant's arrival and initial discoveries sets the stage for a spine-chilling mystery, introducing us to a seemingly routine yet deeply unsettling scenario. This concept centers around a man's introduction to a new living space, a transition filled with the promise of fresh beginnings, but quickly overshadowed by the ominous presence of a former tenant who has vanished without a trace. The initial discoveries made by the new tenant, such as finding mail addressed to the missing person, their name inexplicably still on the lease, and the haunting cries heard through the walls, serve as the first ripple in a pond of intrigue and suspense. These elements are crucial because they provide the foundation for the story's mystery, pulling the audience into a narrative filled with questions that beg for answers. The significance of the new tenant's arrival lies in its ability to immediately engage the audience. It sets up a relatable yet eerie scenario that touches on the universal fear of the unknown lurking within the familiar. This initial phase builds tension and curiosity, crucial ingredients for a gripping mystery. In real-world applications, similar instances of moving into a home with unsettling histories have been depicted in various media, such as films and novels, where new occupants experience inexplicable events tied to their residences. Moreover, stories of people receiving mail for deceased or missing persons are not uncommon, often leading to real-life investigations or personal quests for closure. Support for the intriguing nature of this scenario comes from psychological studies suggesting that humans are naturally drawn to mysteries and the supernatural, finding engagement in trying to solve puzzles and uncover hidden truths. However, challenges arise from skeptics who may view these supernatural elements as mere coincidences or overactive imaginations, dismissing the unseen phenomena as psychological projections or architectural acoustics. This initial exploration profoundly influences the rest of the story. It acts as a catalyst, urging the new tenant and the audience deeper into the mystery. Each discovery serves as a breadcrumb leading to more significant revelations about the missing tenant's fate and perhaps the dark secrets tied to the apartment complex itself. The new tenant's journey from skepticism to belief, fear to action, underpins much of the story's tension and narrative drive, linking each element of the mystery in a cohesive, spine-chilling experience. The concept of the eerie nighttime sounds and their source delves into the unsettling phenomena that the protagonist experiences in his new apartment. These sounds, often described as muffled cries or whispers, are seemingly tied to the mysterious disappearance of the previous tenant. Their significance lies in their role as a catalyst for the protagonist's investigation into the strange happenings, heightening tension and evoking a sense of dread that permeates the narrative. This auditory disturbance is not just a simple plot device. It serves as a psychological means to unsettle both the character and the audience, tapping into the fear of the unknown and the unseen. In terms of real-world applications, similar eerie auditory experiences can often be linked to psychological phenomena such as pareidolia, where the mind perceives familiar patterns like cries or voices in random noise. This is common in cases of heightened anxiety or stress. Additionally, historical accounts and urban legends frequently use mysterious sounds to suggest supernatural or unresolved elements in haunted locations, which can pique public interest and inspire storytelling. Supporters of the idea that such sounds can drive a narrative argue that they create an immersive atmosphere, allowing the audience to engage with the story on a sensory level. Filmmakers and authors often use sound as a tool to build suspense and deepen the mystery, as it is an element that cannot be easily explained or dismissed. However, challenges arise with this approach, particularly when it comes to maintaining plausibility. Critics might argue that relying heavily on unexplained sounds can lead to cliched storytelling, where the mystery becomes too easily predictable or deflates the tension if not handled with care. Such sounds can also be controversial, as skeptics and believers often clash over whether they have logical explanations or are genuinely supernatural. The eerie nighttime sounds connect deeply with other aspects of the main topic, such as the protagonist's growing paranoia and quest for truth. As he struggles to uncover the source, his journey intertwines with themes of reality versus illusion and loneliness within an urban setting. These sounds drive him to explore deeper mysteries tied to the apartment's history, ultimately pushing the narrative forward and enriching the story's spine-chilling atmosphere. The intersection of psychological and potentially supernatural elements invites the audience to question the boundaries of reality, a hallmark of compelling mystery storytelling. In the spine-chilling mystery of the disappearing tenant, the investigation into the missing neighbor's life and belongings becomes a pivotal element that draws our protagonist deeper into the eerie and unsettling reality of their new apartment. This concept centers around the protagonist's quest to uncover the truth behind the enigmatic disappearance of the previous tenant, whose existence is eerily preserved through undelivered mail, a lasting presence on the lease, and phantom cries filling the night air. Delving into the missing neighbor's life means sifting through the remnants they've left behind: personal items, forgotten letters, and cryptic clues that suggest a life abruptly interrupted. The significance of this investigation is manifold. It serves as a narrative fulcrum, propelling the protagonist and the audience into a mystery that blurs the line between the supernatural and the possible realities of isolation and loss. It underscores the underlying fear of the unknown and the possibility of unseen, sinister forces at play within the ordinary confines of an apartment building. By piecing together the missing tenant's life, the protagonist not only seeks answers, but also grapples with their own growing paranoia and fear, reflecting the universal dread of being ensnared by a malevolent mystery. Real-world parallels can be drawn from urban legends and unsolved disappearances, where personal belongings become silent testaments to lives once lived. Consider the tales of people who vanish without explanation, leaving behind apartments eerily untouched, such as the stories surrounding Amelia Earhart's vanished personal effects. Another real-world resonance is found in urban exploration, where investigators explore abandoned spaces, seeking stories etched in the remnants of those who live there. However, pursuing this investigation is fraught with challenges and controversies. There's the risk of delving too far, where curiosity transforms into obsession, potentially leading to madness. a theme explored in stories like Edgar Allan Poe's The Telltale Heart. Moreover, skeptics may argue that such investigations into the supernatural are mere escapism, detracting from real-world problems or logical explanations. This investigation not only unravels the mystery, but also deepens the protagonist's entanglement with other elements of the plot. It raises questions about identity, the permeability of reality, and the nature of human connections within transient urban environments. Through this lens, the story explores themes of isolation and the haunting presence of unresolved histories that define the living spaces we inhabit. Overall, the investigation acts as a catalyst, setting off a chain reaction that interweaves fear, curiosity, and the relentless pursuit of truth.